Push the button. Let's go.
Let's go. Come on. Push it. Get it. Get the rest of it. Come on.
We're trying to.
Come on, man. Rev that up. We had to have prayer time this morning.
I know.
I drove in this morning. You know what, man? Several things. Let's just let's get the opening out of the way, because it's going to be a great day, buddy.
It is.
You know what I'm kind of missing though?
What are you missing?
Miss Molly's coffee.
Ooh.
I've gotten so used to Miss Molly coming in here bringing me coffee in the morning. She's the sweetest lady.
She is.
I had her on the show the other day.
I saw that.
Did you?
I did.
Witchy did you? You didn't get down there, witchy did you?
No, I didn't get down there.
You got any witchy digis?
No, not today.
You ever heard of that, witchy digi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, welcome on in. You tuned us in, witchy digi.
Yeah.
I wonder what a witchy digi is.
I don't know. I think it's some made-up word.
I think a witchy digi is if you have like one finger on each hand, and it's, you know, because they call them digits. Right? I never understood that, why they call fingers digits. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know.
But if you have, they are. Did you know that's what it's called?
Yeah.
Digits? I don't understand that. But if you have, what if you just had one finger on each hand? So that's a digit. You have one. So then you can say, witchy digi. Mm-hmm. So you did, which hand are you talking about? Witchy digi. Mm-hmm. That's what it means, Jason.
All right.
Oh, man, this is hard.
We'll go with that analogy.
Check out the red, white, and blue this morning.
I know.
That's not the right order, though. That's not the right order. You know it? Look at the screen. Blue, white, and red. Nope.
Yeah.
Watch this. Red.
Change.
Witchy digi. Red, white, blue. There you go, buddy. Welcome in on a Tactical Tuesday as we get rolling. Good to see you, brother.
What's up, brother?
Not much, man. We are here.
Yeah.
And we are rocking and rolling. Let me make sure we flip the switch on Spirit Radio. Hold on.
Flip the switch.
Hold on. And watch this. And we want to welcome everybody in on Spirit Radio this morning.
All right.
We just knocked somebody off some great music. We are here. Welcome in as we get rolling. Another episode of Good Morning 5.
625.
75 to the next 100, man. We are on the way. Big thank you this morning, as always, to our friend Elliot Herzlich from Elliot's Jewelers. He's online at elliotsjewelers.com. And, of course, here on this Tactical Tuesday.
Yeah.
What's some T word? We always talk on Monday like marvelous, magnificent. What's a T word that's positive?
I have no idea. Coffee hadn't kicked in yet.
What is it? Terri. Oh, yeah, Terri Coleman's here. Terri. A Terri Tuesday.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. Yeah. Welcome in on a Terri Tuesday.
The Tactical Terri Tuesday.
Tactical Terri. She probably is tactical, too.
She can be.
I bet she is. So
I've seen it.
She been out to the range?
She has.
Okay, there you go. A Tactical Terri Tuesday. Say that one a bunch of times.
It's a tongue twister.
We want to welcome you in as we get rolling here. A beautiful morning in our community. Temperatures this morning, nice outside. I love the chilly weather. It was 48.
It was.
It's going to be up to 78 and sunny. Beautiful. This is a perfect day. 78 and sunny is what I've always said is a perfect weather day outside. Okay. Now, I will say this. It's not a perfect day unless you've got the Lord in your heart. If you got the Lord in your heart, then it's a perfect day. Mm-hmm. But it is a perfect weather day today. 78 degrees as we get started today. Jason Thompson joining us, Guardian Defense, all things personal safety, tactical. I like to say that with a little tactical.
Yeah.
You notice anything different this morning?
Not really.
Nothing?
No.
I wasn't barking about anything. Did you catch that?
I noticed that. You came in here very upbeat this morning.
I did, and it was not an upbeat morning.
I understand. I got the text message.
It wasn't an upbeat morning. I got up early. I know. I got up early. I'm not trying to keep that train coming right around the bend, but I'm gonna tell you, it was one of those tough mornings. But Kay's Monday mindset's helping me out.
That's good.
And I've been thinking a lot about things, and one, you better bring peace to your household no matter if the other people are bringing destruction or whatever it is.
Yep.
You better find a way to bring the peace. And so this morning, it was not a peaceful morning.
It wasn't.
It was not a peaceful morning, but Daddy kept the peace as much as he could. Now, I did raise my voice a little bit. You got to raise the level. You got to amplify sometimes to make sure that little ones know that you're serious. But I said, Braylon, we have got to go. And it was like that. That's how I said it. But it was a fun about an hour and 45 minute getting the little one ready this morning. It was a long morning.
Okay. But you made it through.
We did. Rolled in here about 7:34 before Jason.
I was here at 7:34 and a half.
Yes, sir. And we were here. We flipped the switch. And if we're ever, here's the thing, if we ever flip it and it's like 7:40, it's because we're doing a little praying before the show.
Usually.
We got to pray. You better start your day in a pray.
In a pray.
In a pray. Start your day in a pray.
Uh-huh.
As I was driving in this morning, I've got to pray about this throughout the day. And I was telling you a little bit about it. I don't know what it is, but there's just a conviction on my heart this morning to take care of more people in our community. And we do a lot here at this church, and all of our churches in the community do a great job supporting this community. But I feel like the Lord just put something on my heart this morning. You know, the Bible tells us literally to feed the hungry. And that's in a literal sense with literal food, and it's also in a spiritual sense, feeding them with the faith in Jesus Christ and the gospel. But there are a lot of people hurting this morning, and I don't know what that means, what is on my heart this morning, but I just feel that there is more that we can do. And I know, boy, Jason hears this, he's going to be like, brother, we're doing a lot. We're doing a lot, and we have a very systematic approach, but a faith-based systematic approach on the way that we serve people in this community. But you know what? People have needs that don't fit a mold sometimes, and you have to meet people where they are. And so outside of whatever things that we do in our Wednesday Night Live program and our Sunday program and many things throughout the week, we have a great men's ministry. Barry Stubbs, you know Brother Barry.
I know Brother Barry.
Brother Barry, who is recovering from a surgery. We love Barry and Wendy. They're great people. So there is a lot going on. But there are people that have needs that don't fit a mold sometimes of your typical within these parameters. And, you know, and we do that too. We meet people. Jason will get a call up here, man, and he is Jason. I just went through like 7 Jasons in my head.
I know.
I almost said Jason Barfield. He's over at the university. But Jason Bay, our pastor, will get a call, and I mean, he will dart and go wherever he needs to go to be with families and people. But I don't know what it is, man. I was telling Joshua Mashi this morning, there's something on my heart this morning that I feel like, man, I feel like there's something that I need to do, and I don't know what that is yet. So I'll be praying about that. You ever have those kind of moments where you know that there's something that you have to do, but you don't know what it is? It's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
It's not like a bad feeling of like, oh, I left the stove on. You know, my grandmother used to always, Granny taught me. And I have an electric stove, and I still check I check when I leave the house to see if the stove is on. I don't even cook.
Yeah, I know you don't cook, so why are you even checking the stove?
Because my grandma, she put that in my heart years ago. Every time we'd leave the house, she'd always check her stoves. I guess it was like a thing that you did back in the day because they were all gas stoves right back then. And so every time I leave the house, I'm like wiggling the burners and because I don't want the house to burn down. So, but I don't know what it is. There's just something this morning that I feel like, and maybe you're in that boat, and I want you to answer whatever that. Pray about it and let the Lord answer that for you. There are a lot of people hurting, you know, with this government shutdown, and it's dragging on over a month now. Praise the Lord, my sister's getting paid a little bit again because she works for USDA, and she's been furloughed now, you know, over a month. They asked her to come back into work, and I think at first she was just working for free. Now they'll go back and back pay them.
They should,
but still. The mortgage company ain't back paying the mortgage. The car company ain't back paying the loan on the car.
No.
So Kyle Kreiner came in the other day, and a friend of his had mentioned something. His friend had said on social media that they were doing like a TikTok thing where they were just asking folks to donate $100, and they were going to bless families with $100 in a drawing. And so Kyle wanted to do the same thing. I said, I like that idea. And so we've put that out now. You may have seen it on our social media feeds. And if not, I encourage, if you know of somebody in help.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Kyle Kreiner came up with the idea.
I read the article yesterday on the app.
There you go. See, the app is working. Hope Stays Open. This is a campaign to bless families that are impacted by the federal shutdown. There's going to be some honesty factor to it. We're going to have a random drawing each week of those who put their name in. And I wish that we could bless every single family. The reality is we can't. But we can hopefully bring some help to some. And $100 will go a long way for a lot of folks.
Helps.
And so this morning we already have 5 families that signed up. And some of the stories I've already read on the back end will break your heart. And these folks wish to remain anonymous. Now, I've seen on the back end, some of the people. And it's people who are genuinely hurting right now. And many of them is because they've lost their SNAP benefits. Maybe that's why that's on my heart. People have lost their SNAP benefits. And I'm not going to sit here and lie. My wife and I, when we had our daughter, we went through a season. Local media don't pay a whole lot. And so we were in a bind. And I didn't want to. You kind of have to swallow your pride a little bit. But I said, those programs are out there. And we had to get involved in some of those programs to help us through a season. And so I know a little bit about.
That's exactly what it is. It's a season.
Yep. And I know a little bit about what that's like. And I don't want anybody, one, to be judgmental towards anybody because you don't know what people are going through. And then secondly, you don't ever feel like that you can't utilize something that's out there if you truly need it. And I'll tell you what, that peanut butter and that cheese and that cereal, it don't seem like much, but when you ain't got much, that really helps. And it wasn't like our kids were starving or anything like that, but, we were pretty strapped. And when we moved, and that's another thing too, sometimes people will look where somebody lives or look at what they drive and all. That's the wrong mindset to have. Somebody could be driving a brand new Mercedes C300. I don't even know if they still make those. I don't know.
What is the C300?
I don't know. It's just some one that I know of from back in the day.
Okay.
Somebody could be driving that, and you don't know. Somebody could have given that car to them. You don't know their situation. There's a lot of folks that, live in nice neighborhoods or nicer communities, and they're on benefits. They need help. And
sometimes things just happen.
Yeah, life happens, man. Some of us, and I told Bridget this too, and I'm not being super personal or transparent, but I said, sometimes you're on that final straw, and you don't want that to be the one that breaks the camel's back. But literally that one little thing in life, if you're just barely holding on, or maybe right now you're in a season to where you're not even holding on, you keep piling up more debt. You're trying to work through it. And then that one thing, like for us, the one thing that hurt us was our poor dog. And I didn't want to be faced with, do I put my dog to sleep when he has a chance, or do I go ahead and take out a loan and try to save his life? Well,
right.
that was our friend. That's our family member. We took out a loan to save his life, and it gave him another 4 months.
Boy, look at all these beautiful ladies.
Terri Burnett's in here this morning. We got a great one. So, but anyways, I want to encourage people this morning, because I said all that for a reason, because the one thing that will keep that support is having faith in Jesus Christ. That is the only thing that has carried us through some of the hardest times that our lives. It's the only thing that's kept our marriage together through some of the hardest seasons.
That's it.
And a lot of people run, and I'm not knocking or judging, because I know people. I know several ministers who have went through rough, terrible divorces. And when you see that, you're like, man, here's a person that's been preaching the word. So I know that people go through these situations. But I want to encourage you this, and maybe this is the word you needed to hear this morning. Put your faith in the Lord. 100%. We're both tired. I know you're wore out, brother. This guy's running the mill, man.
Yeah, I'm burning the candle at both ends with a blowtorch.
Yeah, running the mill. Where'd that phrase come from? Running the mill. I guess because the mill never stops.
Because they used to mill grain.
Running the mill. I have these sayings that I say that I don't even know where
Maybe
they come from.
you should look them up. I mean, you're the AI champion. You should chop it up there in the AI and ask it what it means.
See, now if it was like running the mill, like the $1 million, yeah, baby, let's run that mill. But this is a different kind of mill we're running this morning.
That's a different kind of mill. I mean, they probably were milling corn for cornmeal.
Yeah.
Or wheat for flour.
Running the mill, brother. So, well, hey, a great show lined up today. Let us know real quick what you're thankful for as we get going today. We'd love to hear from you. We always love for our guests on this show to chime in. Terri Burnett always comments in, and she lets us know how things are going and what's going on at the Hearts Veterans Museum.
She's probably commenting right there while she's
She is. We got to get her on the app. We'll get her and Terri both on the app a little bit later. She's on the app. Okay. Yeah. All right. Speaking of which, we had our first drawings, by the way.
I saw that.
Did you get the notification on your phone?
Yes. On the app.
Yes. At like midnight last night.
Well, I saw it. My phone. I silenced my phone because I wasn't on call and was working on schoolwork. But I saw it when I woke up this morning.
Well, we have ran the stuff. Now, Kyle, don't show up here to grab it all right now. Cards from Tiffany. But I did want to let folks know real quick. We're going to take a break, and then Terry's going to join us, and then we'll have Tara after that. But we did. I'm trying to find this here, Jason. I've got this thing all programmed weird. We did have look at this. Look how cool this interface is. So Miss Jalen 76. Miss Jalen 76.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful lady. I know who that is, by the way.
Who is it?
I can't tell you. It's confidential. HIPAA.
There is no HIPAA in
HIPAA.
radio.
HIPAA. $25 went to Miss Jalen 76.
Mm-hmm.
Big Dog 76 didn't pop up on there.
I noticed.
See, I'm showing you, though, transparent. Brisketeer, he won 2 things. Ooh,
I know.
Good for you, Brisketeer. He got a Cafe Texan gift card.
He did.
And also a Fall Favorites gift basket from our friend Deborah Wine.
Oh.
Steadfast keepsakes. Say that real like that. Steadfast keepsakes.
No.
Hold on. Jason, say it like that. Steadfast keepsakes. Ready?
Steadfast keepsakes.
Makes it sound a little elegant, you know?
Okay.
It's like you got to be in the club to get the
Yeah, you got to be in the club.
I got you to do something, man.
I know.
Yes. Oh, and then also Kia had also won a gift basket from Steadfast Keepsake. So we'll have more prizes. We'll put those on the app this month. And if you want to give something, please do.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're going to take a break. Many of you are here. Let us know you're out there. Do us a favor this morning and share this broadcast, because every time you do, it also helps bring more exposure to the good here in our community. We're going to step aside. We'll take a break. Terri Coleman, our real estate expert, joins us first as we'll continue promoting and celebrating the good here in Huntsville. It's your show. This is...
Why are you looking at me with this funny face?
This is...
Good morning, Huntsville.
There it is. Steadfast Keepsakes. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us.
You're not even right, brother.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
Hey friends, Rob Hipp, Media and Community Outreach Minister here at First Baptist Church, Huntsville. Let me ask you, when's the last time you felt real hope? Maybe it's been a while since you've been to church, or maybe you've never felt connected to a church at all. Well, friends, that's okay. Here at First Baptist, we're a harbor of hope, and we welcome everyone just as they are. We have programs throughout the week for all ages to come together, ask questions, grow in faith, and find the hope that only Jesus Christ can bring. Whether you're looking for a fresh start or a community to call home, we'd love for you to join us. Come experience something real. For more information, visit fbchuntsville.org. First Baptist Church, Huntsville, a harbor of hope.
This harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Hey friends, this is Rob Hipp, and I'm here to talk about a true expert in the real estate world. Let me introduce you to my good friend, Terri Coleman of the Coleman Realty Group.
With 33 years in the business, I've dedicated my life to making your real estate dreams come true. Specializing in residential properties, I serve Walker and Montgomery counties, from Spring to Trinity and areas all around.
They call her your next door agent, and here's why.
I'm not just here to help you find a home or lease a property. I'm here to build lifelong relationships. Whether it's residential or commercial, farm or ranch listings, there's something for everyone.
Now you might wonder, what sets Terri apart from other real estate agents? Well, it's simple. She goes above and beyond for her clients, like the time she surprised a family from California with a fully decorated Christmas tree and gifts when they returned from closing. You shouldn't have to compromise on the joys of home during life-changing moments. So, if you're ready to make your real estate dreams come true, here's what you need to do.
Visit my website at myrealtorterri.com and let's make those dreams a reality.
That's Terri Coleman, your expert in all things real estate.
I'm Terri Coleman, your next door agent, and I can't wait to help you open the door to your new life.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Deneen with Guardian Defense, and you're listening to Spirit Radio.
Spirit of Huntsville, Spirit 94.3.
Alrighty, we'll just keep on trucking along. I was thinking of that game Chutes and Ladders this morning. That's what it feels like, a Chutes and Ladders type day.
Is it?
You know,
Now, are you crawling a ladder or are you riding the chute?
I don't. It's whatever, man, brother. We're all over. We're on the chute. We're on the ladder. Haven't had enough coffee, so don't got to worry about the bladder. See, we're making up rhymes now. So we oh goodness gracious, it's already going downhill. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it didn't take but a second.
Welcome in, everybody. Temperature, I'm going to assume it's 52 degrees right now outside and sunny. I know it's sunny. Let's double check our beacon in my brain that tells me what the weather is. Okay, I've got this special little beacon in there.
Yeah, it's called computer.
Yeah, but Huntsville Municipal is still down. We were joking a while back about how it was always raining. Well, now their temperature sensor is down. So those folks, it's 49. I was wrong. 49. Well, hey, here we are with our real estate expert, none other than the
Terri Coleman.
Terri Coleman, Huntsville's and Walker counties and Montgomery's counties real estate expert. Good to see you this morning.
Good morning. It's been a while.
I saw you just a couple of days ago.
Yes, you did, at the Veterans Gala down at the Woodlands.
That's right. And Tara Burnett was there.
Yes.
Tara got special. She got to hang out with a cool person in a special room, you know. Now, it was funny because Greg Smith says, "Hey, Rob, can you take my phone and take a picture?" And I said, "They ain't going to let me back in there." And then there was a security officer there, and he goes, "Yeah, you can't go back in." It was pretty neat.
It was very neat.
Great event. The Mighty Oaks Gala, their annual benefit, their big one. Of course, they do another one here, I think, in January at the fairgrounds. But pretty cool. Well, I know you like to be here on a Tuesday because it's a tactical Terri Tuesday.
That's right.
You ever been out to Jason's before?
Yes.
I have a couple of different times.
Yes.
And
Her and Max
taught
both.
me how to hit the target.
There you go.
But the thing about it is I need to come back and practice some because
Yeah.
I go out to my target on my property and in fact one day I was out there with my child and I shot a whole clip and he looked at me and he said, "How did you ever pass your test?" I said, "I don't know." He said, "Well, you definitely need some more practice."
See, Terry's out there on her property, and the neighbors, you know, they're in a semi-safe zone.
Mm-hmm.
But Terry has, I'm just making all this up, by the way, full disclaimer, making this up. Terry has a shotgun, and her neighbors constantly complain about hearing these loud pops and then also bee stings while they're outside. Well, it turns out they're getting peppered. You know, that's what it's called, Terry. So.
That's right.
You ever been peppered before?
No, I have not. Thank goodness.
It's scary. I went dove hunting with some extended family members on the other side, if you know what I mean.
They peppered you on purpose.
No, there were no pepper, and it's just they didn't know to say, hey, is anyone there? And it could have been dangerous. But man, I got peppered, and it does not feel good. So be careful when you're out. Go to Guardian Defense.
That's right.
Just like Terry did.
Just like I did.
But she didn't consistently go back, so she needs to come back and see
Well,
you.
right.
you know, here's the thing. It's a perishable skill. If you don't practice, you're not going to maintain.
Okay. I like that. Perishable skill. I got a lot of perishable skills, man.
I do too.
Well, and then the other thing, too, is I've bought some guns from Jason, and he is so knowledgeable on his guns, especially for people like me that don't. I usually text him and say, hey, I want a little pistol with a pink handle. And then
He's laughing because he really
texts
does.
back
She really
these
does.
pictures and says, this is a Smith Wesson, da-da-da-da, this is a da-da-da-da, all this stuff. And then he tells me, and for you need this one. So,
All right.
so yes, he is
I don't
your
say
man.
you need is just what I would recommend.
That's true.
I don't tell
Change your
anybody
word.
what they need. It's just
Good point.
what I would recommend you try.
There you go. Well, Terry's here, our real estate expert, Terri Coleman. You can find out online, myrealtorterri.com. Terry, how have you been? What's been going on?
Oh my goodness, we have been so busy, Rob. It's the end of the year, and so a lot of people are shuffling, which is great for me to get into their new home before the holidays. And you still have time to do that. Even if you're not paying cash and getting a loan, you still have time to do that, especially if you use a local mortgage person, which we know a very good one here in town.
Initials RB, and
That's
not the
right.
place where you get the meats.
But yes, Russell is very good. So, so yes, you still have time. There's a lot of things going on, especially out at the reserves, Vanna Homes. They are doing their end of year closing, so you can get a wonderful home, large home, starting at $230,000.
Wow.
So if you go out there, guys, please tell them that Hello Huntsville or Terri Coleman sent you out there, and they will treat you with a kid glove. I also have another listing, a new listing coming up, which has hardly been lived in, and it's out at Rockbridge. And in Rockbridge, that's a subdivision that starts at around 250 and goes up.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off. I wanted to specifically highlight this. You know, when we have Terry on, she features different neighborhoods in our community. So this is one today,
Yes,
Rockbridge,
this is one
she's
today,
featuring.
Rockbridge, South 1791, so it's close to I-45, close to downtown, everything. And that is a great subdivision, especially if you're starting out. Price ranges are from 250 and up. This particular home, because of circumstances with the owner, is going to be priced at under 250.
Wow.
So, and it's only 2 years old. So it's going to be priced at under 250. Take a look for it. Give me a call. Be glad to show it to you. And it's just going to be a very quick sale.
Rockbridge, you said, picture this for me, because I'm still new Huntsville.
Yes.
I'm only 5 years in. I don't know a
Yes.
lot. And my GPS, I still use the GPS in Huntsville. I'm going to be honest, and that's ridiculous. I
Yes,
know,
it is.
I use the excuse because I want to know where traffic is, because it does help.
Oh, yeah.
But I need to quit using that thing. So explain, like, for the new person, not me, but for the new person. that's moving in.
The new.
Yeah, like some geography. I know you mentioned 45, so north, south. Give us a little geography
Okay.
on that.
So if you are headed north on I-45, okay, exit 116, right there. If you take that exit and you turn right, you're on 11th Street and you're headed towards downtown
The
Huntsville.
courthouse and all that.
Courthouse, all that. If you turn left and go over the overpass and heading straight out, that's Highway 30. And out Highway 30 are several subdivisions in all different price range. The first one you're going to come to is the Reserves. The next one you're going to come to on the left of Highway 30 is Westridge. You're going to go on down Highway 30 to 1791. 1791 connects Highway 30 and 249. And so the subdivision I'm talking about is Rock Bridge. It's just right off of Highway 30. It's a great starter-up subdivision. And when I say starter-up, it means it's because it's very affordable priced, beginning at, like I said, $250.
Yeah, it's right across. I didn't realize. I know where you're talking about. That's
It's
right
right
across
by Alpha Omega.
right across the street.
Right,
Yeah.
Alpha Mega. And then when you go on down Highway 30, you're going to see Fellowship of Huntsville on the left, church, and across from it is Timberwild. That subdivision is an awesome subdivision, especially if you want a little bit of acreage. Those properties are usually on in 1 to 2 acres plus. And then on down past Timberwild is another country community on the right. So we have a lot to offer, whether you want acreage, small acreage. Out Highway 30 is West Ridge, Timberwild, and a little bit further down. Or if you want a newer home, community, subdivision, that would be the Reserves or Rock Bridge.
Awesome. Yeah, I was going through here looking, and there's so many hidden gems in Huntsville, so many hidden neighborhoods that I think a lot of new people that are moving into the area don't realize. And a lot of places. In Rockbridge, like you said, is a great starter neighborhood. I was looking, those are D.R. Horton homes. They're nice. I just saw the model home. It was $299. I said, that thing is, or $239. I was like, that's a beautiful house that had just sold a while back.
Yes,
So.
very nice. And the one that I'm listing will go on the market for under $250.
Wow.
So
Well, that's a good deal.
that
here in
will be
Huntsville.
on the market this afternoon.
Perfect.
Awesome.
And you can go to myrealtorterry.com and link up, and we'll put the articles. And also make sure you go to our guides and features. It's also on our app, and you'll see our real estate expert, Terri Coleman, on there as well. So I'm still bummed out because that new Waverly property sold out there, didn't it? The nice one that you were talking about for a while. And
It did.
man, I wanted that thing. I was just hoping I'd win the lottery.
Barndominium. It didn't stay on the market long.
I know. We should have never talked
I
about it on
sold
the
that
show.
in 6 weeks.
I know we should have never mentioned it on the show. You know, we're trying to promote the good, and Jason and I wanted it for us. We were selfish.
I know.
We didn't
I
get
wanted
it.
it.
We didn't get. That was a beautiful property, by the way.
It
It
was.
was.
Well, a lot going on. Terri Coleman is your expert. She will connect you. And friends, she's been here for days. She don't look like she's only 23 years old, so she lies about her age.
right.
But she has been here for a long time. She knows this market, and you know. I don't like the phrase when people say, oh, realtors are a dime a dozen. There's a lot of real estate agents. There's a lot of good people. I'm not knocking. There's a lot of great people that do it. But Terri knows her stuff because she's been here. I mean, we're talking 30-plus years. You have seen virtually everything you can in the real estate market, but there's always something new that pops up.
That's right. That's right.
But you've been through a lot. And, you know, you mentioned real quick, I wanted to highlight this, and we'll have you on next month, and we'll dig more into the holiday season. But, you know, Thanksgiving's right around the corner. This is a time for families to come together. What a better way to come together with a family in your own home, and you can bring that experience to families.
That's right. I can. Let me tell you something else real quick that we're doing, if you don't mind.
Sure.
We have collaborated with Texas Home Solutions. And so now, not only do I offer real estate at what I call retail, residential, and commercial, but we are now able to offer, we have a slew of cash buyers. So if you have a distressed property, for whatever reason it makes you distressed, whether you've inherited it, it's you're in some financial trouble, I have an outlet to keep you from being on the foreclosure list. We can come in, help you with that, or maybe you're not even almost on the foreclosure list, but like myself, I was just in Mississippi last month. I inherited a property. It was a distressed property because I've inherited it and I've got to now do something with it. There's a lot of people that do that. If you've got a property for whatever reason it distresses you, give me a call. We can make that go away for you. I'll just hook you up with a cash buyer. Now, you're not going to get market price, but it's a cash buyer. In 3 days, you can move on.
That's
And
great.
especially if you're about to go into foreclosure, you do not want a foreclosure on your name. It's a 7-year deadly
Yikes.
event.
Yeah.
So,
Well, Terri, before we go, you know what
Yes.
time it is.
yes, I do.
What do you got for us today? It's the Terri Coleman Jewelry time to shine. We need to make it sponsored by Elliot's Jewelers, but it's not Elliot's Jewelry, even though he has beautiful jewelry.
Yes, he does.
But
Yes,
this
he does.
is Terri Coleman's
The
time.
Terri Coleman collection.
Boy, that's got a ring to it.
Yeah.
the
the
tactical
Terri
Terry collection.
No,
Yeah.
I could see this in an elegant logo at the mall. The Terri Coleman collection. It's just got a ring
Yeah,
to
it does.
That's your next thing.
Okay, good deal.
What do you got for us today, Terri?
Well, we talked a little bit right before I went on the show about Monty Robinson, the Good Shepherd Mission.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so, and he was really on my mind this morning. So, this necklace right here, at one point in time in his earlier life, he was an associate pastor at my church, and he went on a mission trip to Africa, which we all helped support.
Yeah.
And he brought this necklace back to me,
Wow.
which was hand carved by a native tribe.
How cool is
there.
that?
So, yeah, so I've always worn it, and each time I thought about him. So that's why I was saying this morning, it was just I woke up thinking about him, and then you talked about
Food.
food,
Wow.
people, and hunger. And when I now, because of him being at Good Shepherd Mission, when anyone says anything about food and hunger, I think of Monty.
Huh.
So,
How cool.
so
And you told me last time, you said, well, I'm running out of stuff. No, you're not. You're not running out of anything.
but I'll still let you buy me something,
Yeah.
and I'll feature it on the show for sure. Let me say one thing
Sure,
about
please.
the veterans. If you're a veteran or a first responder and you need help buying or selling, please come see me because I give you a commission break. I always give the veterans and the first responders 1% of my commission back, and they can spend that any way they want to.
Yeah, so make sure that you take advantage of all the great programs that Terri has. I have to ask you one final thing, only because I
Sure.
just put the graphic up and I want it to look good. Terri, any final thoughts? Because I put your name up and I want you to be on the camera with just your name. Any final thoughts? Terri?
Any final thoughts?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not too late to enjoy a new home for the holidays. Come see me.
All right, myrealtorterri.com is where you go. So, Terri, thank you for hanging out with us today.
Thank you. I always
Appreciate
enjoy it.
Always a blast. There she is. She is our Hello Huntsville real estate expert. By the way, Autumn Wheaton messaged earlier and said, I referred another employee to Miss Terri via the website directory because she's part of our Hello Huntsville Ethical Business Directory. You can go there as well, and it's also on the app. Again, we appreciate you, Terri. Thank you for hanging out with us today.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we're going to continue. We don't have Terri, but we have Terra. It is the Terra and Terri Tactical Tuesday, brought to you by Guardian Defense.
It's tongue twisting.
Now we just need Tina. We need Tina. We need, I know a girl named Tiana, so let's just get everybody in this morning. Yeah. Well, we'll step aside, we'll take a break, and our good friend Tara Burnett joins us from the Hearts Veterans Museum. When we come back, stay with us. This is your show brought to you by Guardian Defense. Online, GuardianDefenseLLC.com.
Hi, I'm Billy Cawthon, manager of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. We know times of loss are tough, and you need a place to feel comfortable and cared for. At Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, we pride ourselves on being with you during those really tough days. You can rest assured that we will be on your side and by your side every step of the way. Thank you for your trust. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, supporting families every day, every step.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a faith-based 501c3 nonprofit Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addictions. If you or someone you know needs help, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit oakridgedisciplehouse.com. This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at guardiandefensellc.com. Guardian Defense, your reliable partner in mastering firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas.
The church should be transformational. And maybe you've never been to church, or maybe life has left you feeling lost, but Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." At First Baptist Church, Huntsville, a harbor of hope, we're not trying to fit in with the world. We're here to help you step into something greater, a fresh start, a new life in Christ. Join us this Sunday at 10:45 and see what God can do in your life. Visit fbchuntsville.org. Hope is here, and we're saving a seat just for you.
Loving Jesus, loving people side by side. In this harbor of hope, we are safe inside.
This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Billy Cawthon of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and you're listening to Spirit Radio, the spirit
Spirit
of Huntsville.
Radio.
All right, we've moved on from the ladders. Now we're in the chutes.
Now we're in the chutes.
We're in the chutes.
Okay.
Speaking of chutes, isn't the Sam Houston Rodeo coming up?
It sure is.
Oh, yeah.
It sure is.
You been out there, Tara?
I have. It's really a lot of fun. But you got to get your tickets early because they sell out. There's a limited seating out there, but it's a lot of fun.
Tara Burnett, a good friend of our program here. It's so good to see you. The heart of Huntsville joining us this morning. Tara
She
Burnett.
is the heart of Huntsville.
She
Well,
is.
thank you so much for that.
You
Appreciate
bet.
it.
We always love you, Tara, and your husband, Roger. Y'all are just wonderful folks. And, boy, what a privilege. I got to see you just a few days ago. Maybe highlight real quick the Mighty Oaks banquet. That was great. Boy, what a great turnout for gala. I've been saying gala for years. Gala. I got to say it correctly.
Well, it just depends on where you're from. I say gala.
Yeah.
I don't say gala. But, yeah, that event every year is always a lot of fun. Sharon Fordyce and the Mighty Oaks team work really hard to make sure it's a special event. Having Kaylee McEnany come this year and speak was really special. That program truly saves lives. It really does. Speaking from personal experience, my son and his spouse and their family have benefited tremendously from Mighty Oaks. He went through a really rough time and went through that program and turned his life around, gave his life to God. They became couples ministers and outreach to help other, veteran families and active duty families get on the right path with the Lord and serve with purpose. And so I'm really proud of the progress that they've made, but it's because of programs like Mighty Oaks.
Yeah, well, it's great. Well, Tara was with the Hearts Veterans Museum. Tara does so much in our community.
She does more than just hearts.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's everybody knows Tara.
Yeah, and y'all do so much, Tara, and I know there's a lot going on at the museum. We wanted to highlight some of the upcoming events and some other things. Veterans Day is right around the corner.
Yes, sir. So this is our extremely busy time of year. So before I came down to the gala, we had the Veterans Breakfast because it was the first Saturday of the month. So we feed between 100 and 120 veterans first Saturday of every month. because of organizations, churches, and individuals that sponsor the breakfast for the veterans. You know, we call it a free veterans breakfast, but it's not free. Somebody's got to pay for the food. So this month it was the VFW and the local Sonics that chipped in, and it was a great breakfast. And then we had to run home, change clothes, and go to a formal gala. So, but it was fun. It was really great. I told you briefly when we were talking off air, we had some Guard members from Bryan College Station that had reached out to us. Their CO called because his soldiers hadn't been paid since October 1st, and they were running out of gas money, running out of grocery money. He actually had one that was, sleeping in his vehicle or sleeping in the shop because he couldn't afford to drive back and forth from Houston to his job every day in Bryan College Station. So we reached out to the American Legion on Friday night in the VFW, and at the Veterans Breakfast on Saturday morning. And Roger and I met that CO in Madisonville at Walmart on Sunday night, and we gave him $1,786 worth of gas and grocery cards for his soldiers. So, two of them were married and had 2 children, and we don't think about the struggles this government shutdown is really, really causing. And so that's why all these veteran organizations, it's so important to support them. We have an event coming up this Saturday. When Congressman Pete Sessions came into our area, he asked me to be chairwoman over the Congressional Veteran Committee. And so I was honored to do that. And this Saturday, we're actually going to honor 3 veterans at 3 o'clock at the storm shelter. Colonel Arola, who we lost just recently, he passed the day before he would have received his letter that he was getting the award. He actually was one of my first committee members, and he is one of the founding members of the museum. And so this season we're coming in is going to be extremely hard because it's the first one without him. But his children are coming to accept his award. Richard Horn, who you know and love, he's getting an award. And then Judge Wagaman, who is one of my World War II veterans, 101 years young. He's going to be there, and he's also getting an award.
Wow.
So I would encourage everybody to come out on Saturday at 3 o'clock at the storm shelter and help us, celebrate these 3 men and their accomplishments, because this award is about service to community after service to country. It's very important that we highlight these people that, see the worst of the worst during their service and then come back and make a difference in their community and continue to make it as good as they can, because they don't ever want to see the atrocities that they've seen in war come to America. So it's really important that we highlight these men and women this way. So we hope everybody comes, and we'll have light refreshments. It won't be a meal or anything, but we would love to have everybody come to that. And then we turn right around and we set up for the Marine Corps birthday. We feed about 150 Marines on their birthday, November 10th. So that'll be Monday, 11 o'clock. It'll be Mackenzie's Barbecue. It's a $15 ticket. They always bring everything: brisket, sausage, chicken, potato salad, beans, the whole 9 yards. So that'll be a really neat event. We would love to have you. You don't have to be a Marine to come. They love showing out, so they love having support there. We have a lot of Navy personnel that served with the Marines that come as well, and a lot of community members come just to say thank you. Any excess funds that's left over from the feeding goes to the Semper Fi Fund, and that fund is set up to help Marine families that are going through tough times or need a little help. But they have also opened up what's called America's Fund, and they help every branch of the military, not just the Marines now. So all of the funds will either go towards paying for the food. Anything left over will go to the Semper Fi Fund to help them out. Then we break down and turn right around.
Now we're back to the ladders.
And on Tuesday, we have the Veterans Day banquet, and that starts at 6 o'clock. I'm happy to have Marcy Phillips, who is a state-level VFW officer. She's going to be there to speak, and that's exciting. And we are doing something this year we have never done before. We're having a wedding.
No way.
Yes, we had a veteran show up with his wife. They have a special needs child that was going through a lot of health conditions, and they could never have a formal ceremony. and he is finally stable enough, and they wanted to get married at the museum on Veterans Day. And I was like, that's a really bad day because I have so many tours and we're setting up for the banquet. And then I got to thinking about it and I was like, the tables are already going to be decorated. I already have the catering covered. I've already got the pastor coming to do the benediction.
Yeah.
And I said, why don't we just marry you at the banquet? And they said, well, we're new to the area. We don't know very many people. We thought, it'd just be 6 or 7 of us. I said, well, welcome, because you're going to have 300 new friends cheering you on. So they got excited. Yeah, they got excited. And next thing you know, they were like, we're all in. So we're really, really happy to be a part of that. We actually started talking about it, and I made her bouquet to match the table centerpieces, and then one of the female veterans from over at the American Legion, she's like, well, I make cakes, so I'll make their cake. So it's just cool to see everybody coming together to celebrate this couple. They're just so happy and so excited to have a whole new family that's supporting them. And, it's amazing to see this community come together. I couldn't do all the things that I do without the American Legion and the VFW and the Elks Lodge. And, even during the pandemic, Good Shepherd Mission, they were phenomenal, with helping out with veterans in need. And I think we are so blessed here to have such a heartwarming and patriotic community that comes together every single time there's a need.
Yeah, I agree, Tara. One thing that I think about when I think of Huntsville is I think of the connection to veterans and how important that is. This is a very patriotic community, but it's not just being patriotic to be patriotic.
Right.
It's celebrating the love that everyone has for America here in Huntsville and for our great country, and most importantly, celebrating the love for those that have served and that are currently serving and that have served. And it's something that just makes Huntsville special. I know so many times people say, well, that's the prison city, or that's where the university is. How about we start thinking about Huntsville? That's where they love the veterans. That's where they have a heart for veterans. That's what this community is also known for.
Yes, sir, I agree. We have, one of my veterans was complaining. He's like, all we do is fundraise. I said, well, how do you think we keep the doors open? We don't get any state or federal funding.
It's always good to have those little pockets in there that keep you on your toes.
Yes. I get you're making centerpieces and you're doing that. Well, do you want to come make them? Because I'll give you the glue gun, But seriously, we have to constantly be thinking of new ways to raise funds, not only to keep the doors open and pay the bills at the museum, but because people come in all the time with a need. And I started long ago when I have a veteran that comes in, and let's say their AC goes out in their house, and it's 110 degrees outside, and it's going to cost them an arm and a leg. Well, to me, it doesn't make any sense to just push them off on one entity, to call the American Legion and have them pay for your repair. It makes more sense to send the message out to everybody. So if the Legion could do $250 and the VFW can do $250 and we have $250 and the Elks Lodge can we can get it done and we can help more people that way, because that way you're not emptying everybody's safety net. And so we work really hard to do that. And it really has created, I think, an entire veteran family community. The Veteran Resource Center, we went over there a week or so ago, and they have split. So they have one side that only focuses on benefits for veterans and military-involved students going to school at SAM. And they do a phenomenal job in that department. But then they have a whole community engagement department now. So they're able to get out and partner with all of these organizations I've been talking about, but it brings the veteran students and the military-involved students out into the community to find other resources that they knew nothing about, and other support from people that have been through what they've been through. Moving from base to base, and your parents being deployed, or you being deployed and coming back and having to transition into college after service. So it's really great to see the college reaching out and really expanding in that aspect. They've really been doing a lot to engage in the community, and it's good to see that. A lot of those kids come out and volunteer at our events, so it's a lot of fun.
And they got a lot of events they can pick from, too.
Oh, yes.
A lot
yes,
coming up.
Yes.
One question I had just a few moments ago. Can folks come to the Veterans Day program, and is there tickets? How does that work? Or are you all sold out? How does that work?
Well, we are almost sold out.
Okay.
I think I have 2 tables left. Tickets are $35 a piece or $275 for a table of 8. I was able to reduce ticket costs this year, believe it or not, because of Texas Roadhouse.
Oh,
so
nice.
they have become the most amazing community partner. From the time they started building their restaurant, Anthony and Kara reached out and, how can we get involved? What can we do? I mean, they were setting up, tables and everything, just letting people know we're coming. They, on Veterans Day, if from 11 to 3, you just drive through the parking lot if you're a veteran, and they hand you a free meal voucher. And you can use that anytime. But then on Veterans Day, when they open up at 4 o'clock, if you don't come to our banquet, I'm going to ask you to go to Texas Roadhouse because they're donating a part of the proceeds from sales that night to VFW. So, just amazing people. But they gave me such a good price on the catering because they're catering our banquet that I was able to lower the cost because we want families to come. If I charge you $50 a ticket, a family of 4, that's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm. It's over $100 nowadays.
Yeah, and so usually mom and dad come and they leave the kids at home. But I want the whole family there because that's how we teach the kids. Mm-hmm. That's how we teach them about, pride in service and pride in your community and patriotism. And so we were able to lower it to $35 a ticket or $275 for a table of 8. I only have 2 tables left, so it sells out extremely fast. But they're doing a 10-ounce ribeye and half a chicken breast on every plate, and your potatoes and your green beans and your rolls. So it's a heck of a meal.
Yeah, well, that's great. Well, friends, go to heartsmuseum.com.
Yes.
I think is the website. Hearts Museum. It's sometimes like .org.com. Heartsmuseum.com for more information on all the great programs that they're doing. Jason, any questions for Tara before we wrap up? Been fun this morning.
It's been a great day.
Yeah, it has been a lot of fun. Oh, speaking of fun, we do have a raffle going on that we're going to draw for on Veterans Day. So have you ever driven a tank?
No.
Well, you can.
No way.
Yes. So we had a gentleman come by.
Oh, and I have a gift certificate to that.
Yes, and he has a ranch in Uvalde, the XO Ranch.
Look how cool that
and
is.
you get to take you and 5 of your friends, and you will drive the tank, and your friends can ride around with you. You get to play with the flamethrower. You get to spend the whole day out here in Uvalde. So it's a $20 ticket, or you get 6 for $100. We're going to draw on Veterans Day. But this place, so the experience that he gave to us is for going out and driving the tank and using the flamethrower and all of that.
Wow.
But he
I
has,
know how much that, I know the value
yeah,
on that.
I know. The value is crazy. But you can go online to this drivetanks.com and you can plan a whole weekend because it's a 17,000-acre ranch. They have
lots of guy toys.
Yes, lots of things you can add on to this if you want to. They have what they call the barracks, and it's little bunk rooms that are set up like with military style and theme, but they're beautiful. And you have a mini bar in your room, and then there's a big lodge that has a full bar, pool tables, hot tubs and pools, and so you can make a full weekend out of it. But the tank experience you get with the raffle. So
I want to see you on one of those tanks with like camo and your eyes.
I would love it. I would love it. I started to put a caveat on here that if you win, I have to be one of your 5.
Yeah, no joke. Oh, that would be great.
But, I think it's awesome. But he just literally, he was driving from Dallas to Houston, saw our sign and pulled off and came into the museum. And he was like, I'm so happy that you're doing this, and I'm so impressed with what y'all are doing. I want to give you this experience to auction off or raffle off, however you want to do.
Awesome.
So we were really thankful for that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, I know where my money's going.
Yeah, there you go.
Raffle tickets.
And information on that, by the way, drivetanks.com. You can see all the things at the ranch, which is really cool. So,
and if you're into that stuff, you really should go to that website.
It's a lot of fun. It's cool.
There's a lot of things you can do. Especially if you like to make noise.
That's right. That's right. You can blow things up all weekend long.
Yes, you can.
Make a joyful noise out there.
That's
Make
right.
a joyful sound.
Well, there she is, Terri Burnett, Hearts Veteran Museum. Tara, thank you. You've been such a tremendous friend, and I want to say thank you, not just most importantly for what you do here in the community, but also you've been a friend of this platform since we started. You always comment in, and we appreciate your engagement because it's folks like Tara and, Autumn's joining us, and Kyle, and many others, Richard and Linda joining. Linda watches every morning, and so it's y'all folks that are, we always call it our family. You're part of our Hello Huntsville family in the morning show, and so thank you for all that you do, Terri. We appreciate you very much.
Well, thank you. And, it's I drive Gus to school in the morning up there in Mattisville. He's got his permit, working on his license. But, at 7:30, I always turn you on. And I just put my phone down in the seat and I listen to you. But I told Roger, he's like, you watch it every morning. And I said, yes, I do. I said, because it's uplifting and it starts my day out right. Even if I'm having a bad morning, especially on Thursdays. I love Thursdays when Pastor Bay is here because it kind of resets my mindset, If I'm having a grouchy, grumpy morning, but I'm listening to somebody tell me that, I should be thankful for this and thankful for that. That in your mind, but some mornings it's really hard to get your heart in there,
That's it.
So it's really, your platform is so uplifting and positive, and I think it's important that people listen to it every morning.
Well, appreciate it, Tara. We're always working, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks we're going to have an executive producer of the show. So we've got a lot of things in the works, and we're thankful for that. But we're here to serve, and just like Tara's here to serve our veterans. Yes. More information, support this organization. I know, folks, it's hard financially for so many people right now, but you can support them first and foremost with your prayers and volunteering. But then secondly, if you got a little bit extra, I don't ever like to use the analogy, well, it's just a cup of coffee, because there are a lot of people need a cup of coffee right now, and it gets expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But if you can, support them financially, of course, but you can always support them through your prayers and through your volunteer opportunities. Tara, thank you for hanging out with us. So I like saying that, just hanging out, hanging out with us. So, well, we'll take a break. Jason, I'll wrap it up when we come back. This man's got to get to work. He's probably got a full slate today. So
yeah, I'm already behind.
Uh-oh. Hey, do you have those glasses that disconnect in the front?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's when you're legit. Yeah, there you go.
Look, man, I can't get by without those.
I like it, brother. Well, we'll take a break. We'll wrap it up when we come back. Stay with us. This is your show. It is Good Morning Huntsville. We are here on a Tactical Tuesdays, brought to you by Guardian Defense.
This is Guardian Defense in Huntsville, Texas, a trusted family-owned and operated gun store and range in the heart of East Texas. Guardian Defense is your one-stop destination for Texas LTC, NRA basic pistol and rifle courses, pistol refresher training, as well as a wide selection of quality firearms and ammunition. At Guardian Defense, empowerment is within reach through their Texas DPS-approved license to carry classes. Certified instructors will guide you through every facet of firearm safety, conflict resolution, and the pertinent legal aspects. Book now to become proficient and responsible in handling a firearm with complete confidence. For the eager learners, the fundamentals of pistol and rifle usage await discovery in their comprehensive 8-hour NRA basic courses. You're invited to connect with Guardian Defense on Facebook and Instagram, or give them a call at 936-293-0364. You can also visit them online at GuardianDefenseLLC.com. Guardian Defense, firearm safety and acquiring quality firearms in the heart of Texas. This is KHSP LP, Huntsville, Texas, the spirit of Huntsville.
This is Jason Bay, the pastor at First Baptist Church, Huntsville, and you're listening to Spirit Radio, the spirit of Huntsville.
Spirit of Huntsville, Spirit of Huntsville, Spirit 94.3.
now live from Studio 1229J. It's a new segment on the show.
You're so full of it.
I don't know what it's called, but it's something to do with Jason Thompson.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that I miss doing that, on other days. Welcome in, Jason.
Welcome back.
Welcome back in, brother. Hey, today, real quick, Candy Day. It's National Candy Day.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you do for fall, for Halloween? Did you sit at home? Y'all get a ton of trick-or-treaters out there.
Oh, man. I mean, we had an 18-wheeler load of candy. We get so many.
Yeah, right. Nobody.
No.
Oh, man.
No, Halloween, I was at the Elks Lodge.
At the Lodge. A lot going on. Highlight the Lodge real quick. I know we need to talk more about what's going on at the Lodge. I don't get up there. I feel bad. The evenings, I can't get out, man.
Yeah.
It's hard with kids
I mean,
and stuff.
upcoming events, I know this Saturday we're going to do our monthly ribeye steak dinner.
Ooh, it's good, too, man.
Yeah, it should be. I'm going to cook steaks again.
Come on.
$25 a plate.
Well worth it.
Yeah, you're getting almost a 16-ounce. I think it's a 12 or 14-ounce ribeye, mashed potatoes, another vegetable salad bar, all of that, and desserts. And all the desserts are homemade.
Like it, man.
For the most part.
And you got to pre-order that, or can you just come?
It's better if you pre-order, so we make sure we have enough steaks for everyone.
But y'all typically, there's enough.
We generally have enough.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's just, if you want to come out, man, reach out to the Lodge, get on the list.
Come on, get the rest of that steak. It's also National Chicken Lady Day today. I don't know what that means, but there's a picture of a chicken lady. Let's talk about her. For 12 years, Dr. Dupree worked for the second largest chicken restaurant in the world as the Director of Community Relations and Training. She was widely known due to her work in the community. During this time and through her work with the community and people she helped, Dr. Dupree became known as Chicken Lady.
The Chicken Lady.
She'd walk by, they'd go, "Paka!" No, they didn't really do that, I promise. She led numerous efforts, though, and really on a serious note, Dr. Dupree led numerous efforts to improve education. She didn't just lead by example. She enhanced the lives of those around her. So think about today. This is funny how it all ties in. Is there someone in your community who elevates people around them? If so, celebrate them like others celebrate the Chicken Lady today. And while you're at it, why don't you take them out and eat some chicken, Jason? You can take them out and eat some chicken on National Chicken Lady Day today. I thought it was going to be something like KFC, but it's not, So that is what's going on today, National Chicken Lady Day, and that's pretty much it. There is something really important, though, that you need to mention, Jason. It is November the 4th. It is Tuesday. We didn't even talk about it with Tara or anybody else.
No.
It's an important day. Let us know what's going on.
What is it?
So you do something today if you haven't
You
already.
vote.
Get out and vote.
Today is voting day. If you did not early vote, there were only, I think the item said, less than 1,000 people that actually early voted.
Really?
Yeah, that's it.
Huh. Because I was talking to somebody. They said that they waited an hour in line to vote.
According to an article that was in on the Huntsville item, I just read the title of the article. It says something about 950 some people voted.
Wow.
Early voted.
Yikes. I thought there were more than that. Yeah. Well, get out and vote. You can go to the Harts Veterans Museum or go wherever. I go to the museum out there at the storm shelters where I vote at, and engage in your civic duty voting today, Jason.
Yep.
Well, finally, how can folks connect with you? Guardian Defense, we'll wrap up. Guardian Defense, how can they connect with you? What can they do?
Call, text, Messenger on Facebook. Phone number's 936-293-0364.
There it is, 293-0364.
64.
To get your booty to the gun dough.
That's
See,
it.
You like that, brother? I don't even know what a gun dough is, man.
I didn't know what it is either.
All righty. Well, hey, y'all get out there and witchy digi today. Witchy digi. By the way, one final thing on the witchy digis. We did have a comment come in, and I wanted to approach this because it's very important. Autumn Wheaton had said witchy digi. If you ask Jeff Foxworthy, he will tell you that it's redneck for with you did ya. For example, you didn't happen to bring a spare tire with you, did you? Or you didn't happen to bring a spare tire with you, did you? I forgot about Jeff Foxworthy. That guy's still around.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of him in 10, 15 years, man.
Yeah, I think he still tours.
Wow. Well, hey, that'll wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out. We couldn't have had great folks like Terri Burnett and Terri Coleman on the show if it wasn't for our good friends at Guardian Defense. Go online, guardiandefensellc.com. We love you, Huntsville. We'll be back at it tomorrow on a wonderful Wednesday, a Walker County Federal Credit Union Wednesday. Taylor Chandler will join us as we continue promoting and celebrating the good here in our community. Karen Altum comes to hang out with us tomorrow from Postcards. Looking forward to having her on. For Jason Thompson and Joshua Mashi, who's with us on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm Rob Hipp reminding you we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. So please provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. I promise somebody out there needs you today. That'll do it. We'll see you tomorrow, 7:30. Good morning. God bless America. We'll see you later, Jason.
See you later.